Hey everyone, watch this video and be entered to win a cash prize in our weekly raffle. Click below for details.
Rabbi Chanina ben Dosa Amar. Rabbi Chanina ben Dosa says we are in chapter 3, Mishnah 9. Kol shiyirat. I'm just going to do this one in English. It's so powerful. Anyone whose fear of sin precedes his wisdom will endure. But anyone whose wisdom precedes his fear of sin, his wisdom is not enduring. Oh, I thought this was so powerful because I think intuitively many of us would think the other way around. Like first you learn about it, first you gain the wisdom, and then once you really understand what we're talking about here, then you understand, then you'll have the fear. When I say fear here, when a Mishnah means fear here, it doesn't say pachad, which would mean like the fear of going on a roller coaster or the fear of walking in a dark alley at nighttime or whatever. Those are slightly different from each other. But yira here means a deep understanding and recognition of power of something. So you have it's this awe of the ocean, of a massive expanse, or being on a tall cliff. And when it's talking about the yira, having this awe of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, of Hashem, of God, recognizing that God is all powerful, all knowing, all benevolent, right? Whoa! And we get to have, all people get to have this individual connection with Him. Judaism believes very strongly that there is no such concept of an intermediary between every person and God. Every person has a direct line to God. So you might have thought that wisdom is most important, and then comes fear the other way around. That's exactly what he's saying. Your awe has to be your foundation. You say, I am in, and I'm cognizant of who I'm standing in front of, and only then you can learn about it. Kind of like the Jews at Mount Sinai, they said, first we will do, and then we will understand. First we'll do the mitzvahs, and then the commandments, and then we'll understand. The reason for that is, of course, you don't do that with typically a human being to human being, because you're like, hey, maybe this is a bad business deal or whatever. But when you're talking about God, you know that everything that God does is for our benefit and it's for our good and it's right and it's true. And so then afterwards we'll try to catch up with our puny little brains compared to God's wisdom. And then he also used to say something follows up with this. I'm going to go in English. Anyone whose good deeds exceeds his wisdom, his wisdom is enduring. Wisdom's great. So first you have the awe, then you have wisdom. And if your deeds is even more than your wisdom, then that's great. Then your wisdom will endure. But anyone whose wisdom exceeds his deeds, his wisdom is not enduring. Because with Judaism, it's all about action. It's all about making yourself a better person in order to make the world a better place and those around you a better, to give as much as we can. See you next week.
Thanks for watching. Reminder to share your 1 to 2 sentence takeaway from this video to be entered to win a cash prize in our weekly raffle. Click below for details.